knife. We are making the knife, and we're continuing to make this exact knife. Let's just not fix, but just move a few things. And here, if you notice, we have a very bad issue. How to fix it? Let's see. So this is because here we have a 4-side polygon, which two of its sides are just going into this. Let's try to just delete this if we can. Just delete it, and now it's far better. Yes, it's much better. Here I will put one crease, so it's a little bit like this, and then angle and go down. And yeah, I kind of like it, although in this area it's too soft. So what can we do to make it not so soft? We can add another edge loop. Let's try here to add another edge loop, and it's done. And now it's okay. Let's show this knife. Yeah, I think we have done a great job. We may want to do this and this here, just because the handle is a little bit dull. Let's try. So first, let's just make it smaller so we can see it here. Okay, from here to this area. Okay, let's make one poly loop in this area and then move it with the move brush like this, so it's a little bit on an angle. And just with one loop, of course, we can do nothing. We have to put more loops in this area. So let's put one more and it will be enough. And we have to try those loops to be in the same distance all over, the consistent distance. Consistent distance. Yes, consistent distance. Around the thing. Also here. And of course we will go to extrude poly loop. And we'll extrude this loop inward. And we're okay. And now we have to crease again, which is unfortunate, but we have to. So let's go to crease. We will not crease it yet. We will crease it a little bit later, because we need to do this. And this we will do exactly in this area here. This. So I'll put one in here. Then move it, so they have distance between them. Yeah, I'm trying to move it, I can't. Sometimes I can't move it, but I like to move it, so I like to move it. Okay. Now, let's go to Z-modeler brush and just do this. And now press D. And we see it's not bad, but still we have to crease, so I'll crease. And now it's better. And this kind of thing here, let's see. No, we won't do it. It will be too much of a hassle, so we won't do it. If you have that kind of thing you have to do, I just wish you good luck. And that's the only thing I just want to say. It will be difficult to be done here. Probably if you put it in 3D Max and just by hand, manually, put the polygons there, put the edge loops, the loops, and everything. You have this option in Max. In here, it will be difficult to make this. Maybe if we do, let me try something. Just slice curve. Slice curve. Yeah, we can make kind of a polygons in the area that we want, like this, for example. But it's going to mess up the forms a lot. So we have this. We can make another one in the bottom, then extrude, and then you will have this kind of very wrinkly form, which we don't like. so we won't do. And yeah, the knife that she wears on her pouch is kind of having a wooden handle. So what we can do here is make this one part in the middle like wooden, and those two parts a little bit metallic, and this also could be metallic. So let's go to metal, mRGB. This color is fine. Here we'll fill it with the basic color, and then how to make one part metal and one not. It could be difficult because they are one. If we kind of separate them, it will be easier, but I don't want to separate them because it will be a lot of bridging. So we can try doing this. Let's go here to our select rectangle tool and just select this. Select this, then grow the selection once, or shrink it once, and now group visible. So you notice that we have those two groups, and this in the middle are like two groups, and we need only one. So we'll do this and group visible again, only this, and we'll have two groups. Now we can go and apply subdivisions, and we have 5 again, of course. And then we can go here, take a color which we like, which will be more like this. Let's try. No, lighter color. Yeah, probably a little bit less saturated. Yes, I like this. And then those could be with the metal, and just like this. And here we have our knife. It's not exactly a Mora knife. I'm not sure Mora has this kind of metal bolsters or whatever knife, but this knife looks kind of fine. We can go here and apply subdivisions. Of course, there are 5. What can we expect? But here we may want to put one more, because, or we can Control Z. Yeah, I'll tell you what. Control Z. We don't have enough polygons in this area, so I will put one more edge loop here in the top, so it can hold this edge. And now, let's see. Now it's better. And of course, we can apply, and we can write here something. For example, we can go to down standard brush and write just like this, something, whatever. We can do it. It's only 25,000 triangles, so we cannot write something that will be very nice, but we can do kind of like this. It doesn't look fine, so maybe she's... No, we have to subdivide it one more time at least if we want to make this kind of insignias. But let's merge down to have this knife, and 5 subdivisions is okay. Now it's 69,000 triangles. It's fine. I'll make this kind of just a little bit of a wear and tear. It's good to have, because this knife has been with her in a very rough times. So it's beaten up, but it's doing a good job. The blade, it could be also a bit beaten. Maybe even, and yeah, I'm not very sure, but yeah, this. She was doing some work with it. Probably also here, a little bit of a beat downs. And this we can... No, we can't. We don't have enough polygons. So I will leave it like this. And this is the knife, of course. Let's go to our girl. I think she's here with the dog, yes. Let's see her. Pressing F, Shift Z to remove our reference, we don't need it anymore. The girl and the dog look good. Let's append the knife. Append, the gun is here, so the knife is here. Let's see. Of course, again, we have killed her one more time. It's stuck on her head. But what can we do, you know? Sometimes just this happens. And yeah, bad things sometimes happen. So let's rotate it some degrees with shift and rotate like this. Or should it be? Yeah, probably it should be like this with the blade on the side. And we'll put it here and make it smaller. Maybe like this. Maybe even smaller. Although we don't want it to be super small. But we'll put it there. And then we will put some kind of a little belt to hold it. But not now, because we haven't put the final position of the bag. When we put everything on their final positions, we can of course go ahead and make whatever. So now I will go and make the dog's start to make the dog's color, because it's pretty it's not super complex, but it's a little bit more complex than I need it to be. I don't know why. We have some red things on it or whatever. So we'll go here and just make a mask on the dog. We'll make a base color. And it's a color, but it sits... No, it should be a little bit above this. So I will disable the mask and make it a little bit above this here. Yes. Good. And now I will extract, accept, Control Shift click, reverse because I've clicked on the wrong thing, and then del hidden and zero measure. The dog should have asymmetric ears also, because symmetric will be not good. Its head will be on the one side, but this we will do when we are making the pose. It will be at the final stages, maybe not at the complete final stage, because maybe we will make the pose and then the hair, because to move the fiber mesh in ZBrush it's a little bit tricky. I'm not sure how it will work, so I prefer to make the pose and then do the fiber mesh as a final thing. Let's zero mesh again. One more time. And then we'll need one more of these, because this is the inner part which is thick. Maybe not so thick. And then we have outer part which is kind of duplicate, and place our pivot here. Put it in the middle and then inflate and then make smaller. And it will be a little bit difficult if we don't remove those inner parts. And now it will be easy with a very big brush just to adjust it. When we don't have these edge loops in the middle, we have only vertical edge loops, not horizontal. Which is kind of good now, because we just want to get the forms. I'm not sure, I have to figure out what exactly and have a reference, because otherwise I have to figure that out myself, which could prove a little bit time consuming. It's not that it won't work, it will be a time consuming, or we just can be we have a middle here, so auto groups, take this group, the other is hidden, they're hidden. We don't need the middle, so the same here. Yes, auto group. Where's the auto group? Select this, the other is hidden, they're hidden. Nice, so the outer rim, I will just, we have symmetry, so I will delete a single poly right here. And then, let me think, this part will become the bigger part and this will be the smaller, and one will get into the other. Let's see how this will happen. I'm just completely getting this from my mind now. So I will make one loop here and 2 more loops like this. Yeah, a little bit more in the end. And then this will be a delete. Then we'll get auto group. We have both. So now we will take this one and put it right there. With the move topology brush, it will be better. Go down. Z modeler. And we'll place some polygons because we need them. And we can, of course, with the move brush or move topology brush, it will be better just to push this down. Oop, not from here. From here, pull this down, and probably we can put something above it. So let's think about it. Yeah, we can do this. Duplicate this. So now we have it one more time. And we can delete this. Leave only this and make this disappear. Del hidden. Go ahead here and make this smaller. And put it right there. Just for additional detail. And put it one more step ahead. And one back. I'm just thinking here out loud because I'm not prepared to do this. I mean, I've been improvising before, of course. You can see that I'm not new to improvising, but still, why I'm improvising is because I think this color is doesn't have a real counterpart. I mean, it's probably only in the head of the guy who drew it, so we have to figure it out ourselves. The things that we can find in real life, like the knife that I just made, the Mora knife, it's very good because we can find a real life references and just make it exactly as we should be. These things that are just made up by the artist, well, to the artist, are a little bit more difficult. You can see we have to have a reference in our head or just start working, and whatever came into our mind, we have to do it. So next thing I want to do is again duplicate this, get only that, and del hidden. Oops, yeah. So we are approaching the end of the video, so that's why this is happening. Saving project file. It's a big file, so we have a lot of things. Because I have also other projects in the same ZBrush opened now, that's why the project file is saving so much. It's taking so much time to save. Now I will del hidden because I duplicated this again. I will del hidden. I will just del hidden this, make this smaller, and put it right here in the front. Rotate the pivot and just make it smaller and put it here. So this will kind of be the thing that the dog tag will be. Yeah, the dog has dog tag, a dog tag. It will be placed in this area. Here we'll have some caps, and maybe around the other areas we can have some caps also, and we can have some stitches, which is cool. And of course we can go here, disable all masks, and make this kind of thing, which will be the dog tag itself, or himself, or by themselves, whatever. Yeah, I'm just joking. The dog tag Okay, not okay. Whatever, we will fix it. So extract, accept, Control Shift click, Del hidden, go down, zero mesher. The small things, as you can see, they're zero meshed with a lot more polygons, which is not exactly fine, but what can we do? You know, it's like this. So we can do this. We can go to ZModeler and start to just disable some of those polygons. It will be much easier to work with if we don't have so much polygons. Even here we can be like this, no polygons at all. And also this kind of polygon and this, whatever. We just want to make the overall shape. Or we can increase the size of this like this. Yeah, place it kind of in the middle and then increase it, and then zero measure. Yeah, it's the same. So basically we did nothing, but what we might want to do is make this flat in this area. Okay, I'm trying to make it flat. It doesn't have, because we have perspective. Don't have perspective and try to make flat something. Then we can go here, clip curve, and just clip it here, clip it here. But make sure that your masked area of this, so you see the gradient, it should be outside your object. If you do it the other way around and the mask area is, you know, it will be amazingly bad. So just don't do it. That's my advice. Weld points, because we have some problems here, and we will do this like that. And maybe move this a little bit inward, like this. Yeah, not so sharp of an angle. And I think this is fine. Of course, we have to make some kind of a border. I think even this is kind of better. And we have to make something like a border, but we will continue in the next video because we don't have time here. And we will make also the bandages for the dog. And we will be kinda almost ready with everything and start refining things, which will be also interesting, especially for the boots and the jacket. This will be the most interesting and most challenging things. So for now, bye.